My grandma passed away a few months ago now. After she'd passed, we got all of her stuff from her house. We went and picked up a load of boxes of things that she'd left behind. In there were these letters that she'd sent when she was an evacuee during the war, some photo albums, like pictures of her wedding. And another thing that she left behind were these postcards. She sent these to every single person in her address book, and she'd written them while she was in the hospice when she was really ill and deteriorating. I think that my grandma sending out those postcards to all of the people that she knew was really helpful in knowing that they had a memory of her, a physical copy of something that told them she was thinking about them when she was passing away. It kind of got me thinking, I don't know what I'll pass on to my family and friends when I die, because everything I have now is online. All of my messages that mean something to me are in emails or social media. All my photographs are online, and I don't really know what will happen to all of our information.
A mother is fighting the social networking site Facebook after her late daughter's account was altered without her permission.
Now, handing down your possessions, protecting your legacy when you die, it's all taken care of in a will. But what happens to social networks or email accounts?
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet.
Although my prognosis isn't kind of set in stone, like 6 months, 12 months, I know that it's going to be sooner than it should be. And we rarely print out our photos or anything. I decided, okay, I need to put something down. I need to decide what to do with them, because I've got like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything. Like what's going to happen to them when I'm not here? And there's a lot on there that my family might want, but there's some stuff I might want private too. So I have had a few friends pass away that I found out about through social media. I found it quite a bit of a shock. I wasn't getting any answers to my messages, and it turns out, you know, on the other side of the world, or even the other side of the country, they're having their memorial services and their funeral, and they're going through their grief processes, and then the account becomes memorialised, and it's like, oh, they passed away then. I found that really difficult. I found that really tough, because it is very distressing when suddenly it all goes. It's like having your physical scrapbook just like thrown away.
I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which means that all my organs in my body don't work to the proper efficiency. My heart, my lungs, etc. And it became even more important to me to really grab hold of these memories when I fell really poorly. I had a seizure. I stopped breathing. I had to be resuscitated, ventilated. It was hard on my husband, it was hard on all the family. It made me think about what would have been left behind if I hadn't come through that.
I love you so much. You have no idea.
Brian was a very funny character. Even if he had his own problems going on, he'd still always be lighting up the room, making everyone laugh. And that's something that really drew me to him, I guess. If you was around him, his aura that he gave out it just made me happy.
You're pretty as hell. Look at your face. Look at you. Oh, man. No, come here. Come here. Look at you. Oh, you fired.
Recently, his 6 months since he passed went by, and using social media as a tool to grieve collectively I think is really helpful, because all of me, my friends, his family, it's nice to go back and look at his old maybe tweets or his comments on photos and stuff like that. There might be things in the past that he's said that has made people laugh, and by being able to retweet that photo or post something about him, it brings up good memories and lets us remember him in the way he was. Instead of trying to just put the issue to bed, we can remember him in a good way, and it kind of makes us feel like he's going to be always with us. So I think it's nice.
I was looking through my Facebook profile to find some photos to print out, and I realised, like, wow, there are so many. And it's not just ones that I've taken and uploaded, there's ones that my friends have taken that I'm tagged in, some that I'd rather not be, but you know. I don't think people understand just how much we put online. If it all disappeared, there's so much of our lives that would just disappear, because we're moving now from printing things out and sticking them down to keeping them online, where, you know, they're relatively safe for now.
Me and Brian wanted to get some kind of matching tattoos, so we didn't really want to do something like cliche or common. So I asked him to send a voice note of him saying he loves me, and he kind of had a clue I was going to do it for him, but I tried to keep it a secret. And yeah, so I had the voice note, and there's an app where you can make it into a sound wave, so that's what I chose to do. And I was planning to get it tattooed on me for his birthday, but then he passed away. But I still thought it was a pretty good idea to still do, so I went ahead with it, and I found out that you can get it so you can play it on your phone, and I think it's a really nice way for him to always be with me.
I love you so, 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 so much. You have no idea.
My friend in Spain, who we've been really close friends for several years and we've never met. And I think sometimes people can say, you know, oh, well, if you haven't met them and you just talk online, then it can't be that important. But it is, because we've both gone through so much together, and it's just health problems that kind of hold us back from being able to meet. Just because it's online, just because it's typed, just because it's an image uploaded, doesn't take away the importance of it. It doesn't take away the, you know, the meaning behind it. You're still going to look back at it and remember that time. And it'd be so sad if we lost it. It became even more important to me to print out photos, to put things together, and not just for my enjoyment, because it was something that helped me to look back at the good times, times when I was able to do more, but also to keep, you know, like those memories for my family. And so, yeah, that's how all these started.
So he printed out some of our conversations on Snapchat and text message and stuff like that. And I think it shows the importance of social media, because you're able to go back and look at your conversations and remember good times or bad times. So you get a lot of memories. This was 2 years ago today, actually. Went to Paris.
I needed to start thinking, okay, what am I going to do with it all? And so I started writing down sort of each account that I had, what was most important to me, which ones were closer to my heart in terms of where I'd put a lot of my life, and then what I was going to basically plan ahead for. My husband is my legacy contact, which means that He gets control of my account. I've written down what I want my last post to be, what my last photo is to be, and that's my husband's responsibility.
I don't mind what happens with my social media. If it's helpful for the people around me to have it as a memorial, then I'm fine with that. I don't think it should be deleted, because if people don't want it there, then they don't have to look at it. But if it's going to help some people with their grieving process, then why not have it up and like be able to look at old comments on photos and stuff like that. I think it's nice.
Something could happen to us any time. Unfortunately, that's life. I mean, you don't think about it otherwise. You don't think, you know, oh, what would happen to my Facebook? I would just be left. But yeah, there's other people that care. It means something to them. It's not just for other people as well, but it's also important for you to feel in control of what's going to happen to all those conversations as well.
I think this film has taught me the importance of things that we leave behind for our family and friends, and how they interact with that as well. For my grandchildren, it would be nice for them to look through photographs of me in the same way that I did for my grandma, to leave things that they can carry physically, not just digitally, around with them or keep forever.
Like you always do, till